Control and resistance. The struggles of adolescence. Control and resistance to control are inevitable conflicts in the human development process. As children begin to understand the world, the natural reaction is to resist control, which isn't anything to be alarmed about. This mindset profoundly impacts the challenges and problems that arise during adolescence. Resistance in adolescence. The teenage years are a time of great rebellion. During this period, teenagers begin to question authority and established rules. This resistance may manifest as challenges to parents, schools, and other authorities. It isn't due to inherent defiance, but rather the pursuit of their own independence and identity. Teenagers' resistance to control goes beyond behavioral rebellion. It's a self-exploration of thought. They begin to realize they have the right to choose and determine their destiny, a direct counter to the control of parents and society. Many teenagers in this stage will experiment with various ways to challenge authority to prove their independence and autonomy. The pressure of control. Excessive pressure from parents and schools can lead to strong resistance from teenagers. This pushback is not just against specific individuals or institutions, but a challenge to the entire system of control. Adolescents may make irrational decisions during this period and could even place themselves in dangerous situations. Excessive control can also lead teenagers to lose trust in their parents and schools. This mistrust may cause communication barriers, further intensifying the problems. Parents and educators need to be aware of this and avoid the negative impact of over-control on teenagers. The complexity of social issues. The conflict between control and resistance is a complex social issue. Many experts and scholars discuss how to handle this clash, but there is no simple solution. This conflict reflects the balance between individual freedom and social order. In this process, parents and schools should seek a more open and inclusive educational approach. By respecting teenagers' autonomy, they can help them understand the relationship between freedom and responsibility. Such an approach can foster their independence and critical thinking. Seeking balance. To address this conflict, we must find a balance between control and freedom. Parents and schools need to adjust their control methods to give children more autonomy. Meanwhile, teenagers must learn how to take responsibility for their freedom and respect the rights of others. In finding this balance, teenagers must learn to maintain their independence while respecting others' opinions and authority. This skill benefits their personal development and helps them find their place in future society. Education and guidance. Education is key to resolving the conflict between control and resistance. We need to teach children how to find balance between freedom and responsibility, helping them learn independent thinking while respecting others' views. This education should begin early to provide a healthy growth environment. Educators and parents should set examples of respecting teenagers' opinions while retaining authority. This modeling is crucial for teenagers, helping them understand how to balance authority and freedom. Final thoughts. In this challenging era, how do we find a balance between control and resistance? How do we educate the younger generation to maintain independent thinking while respecting authority? These are the questions we must face and the challenges we must seek answers for. Facing these questions, we must ask ourselves, can we find a harmonious balance between control and freedom? Can we educate teenagers in a way that respects their autonomy while maintaining necessary authority? This complex relationship requires us to constantly reflect and adjust. Are you ready for the challenge?